Naruto 666. Apparently this week in Naruto, well now kind of recapping what happened in the last episode, right after Obito kind of hit Madara in the chest with his divorce claw, and I practically kind of said that he's gonna honestly just try and like steal a lot. Or pretty much he's going to try and steal some of the tail beast power from Madara and actually give it to Naruto. And most likely that is actually kind of how this episode starts off. It starts off with him practically like stealing the eight and the stealing both the eight tail and the Chikaku away from Madara. And pretty much this kind of rests the debate of can Kakashi hit Obito? And the answer is no. Mostly because his Kamui is too fucking powerful, and pretty much once it's activated, you can't touch him. So that's kind of the biggest fucking problem with it. And going into that, they do kind of like present like the quick quick thinking of pretty much getting Naruto away from putting Naruto in the Kamui dimension and getting him away from Madara's just so that he doesn't like take his body hostage and actually tries to like get them into a corner. And honestly, one of the biggest moments happens in the entire series of pretty much Kakashi and Obito joining forces once again to practically go up against Madara. However, I do kind of have to voice a little bit of a complaint in this episode. They really, did you ever get the feeling that this show, or at least like, or pretty much at least like whenever they show Minato, Obito, Kakashi, or somebody like that, they always, or at least like whenever they show these characters, they always have to show like some some crazy disjointed flashback, which really does kind of confuse, or at least kind of like hurts. It hurts just a little bit of the tension of the episode, especially seeing is that like what they were flashing back about really kind of just sort of just seemed to kind of just be there in terms of them just acting as a team. And honestly, it was like a moment back all the way before Obito even had his Sharingan. It was actually kind of a little bit funny, to kind of see Guy just kind of come out of nowhere and try and fight Kakashi again, though. And pretty much they do kind of have the little quaint moment with Rin actually kind of like just taking the lead and kind of leading them off and everything. However, pretty much kind of how this episode ends, though, or pretty much for like how it does kind of lead up, though, it is kind of a thing in which that once they do use the their Kamui, it is actually kind of like, or at least like when they use both eyes in unison, it's kind of like a thing of like that the casting speed doubles and it is double as powerful. And possibly this could be a reason as to why actually this could be, or at least like this could lead to the whole thing of Kakashi not necessarily having a problem with using Kamui anymore, or pretty much with it not draining as much of his chakra anymore. So pretty much at the end of the episode, Obito, he does kind of like go stand over Naruto to pretty much give him the tail beast back again, which is actually kind of a very, very, very interesting thing. And also Guy does show up in the nick of time just to help out Minato and Kakashi and Gaara fight off Madara until Naruto is ready to practically stand up again and fight him again. So that's kind of what happened in this episode. And honestly, I will say this: the two hypest things which did kind of happen in this episode was Obito taking away a few extra tail beasts from from Madara and also the tag team Kamui. Downside of this episode was the fact that, well, now, as much as I did kind of like found them interesting, it was the flashbacks. Mostly because they keep, or kind of like, it's like, it really, or at least like for me, it doesn't honestly kind of like build on to the tension. It's kind of just like a little bridging mode, which really doesn't really do anything. And honestly, man, the last time, man, we had a flashback, which was Minato. He did honestly kind of fuck up and give, man, the fucking thing, man, to Obito to begin with. So yeah, they probably should stop fucking having all these flashbacks and fucking focus. So yeah, that's kind of what I gotta say about that. What do you guys think about it? Please tell me down in the comment section. I'll see you guys on the next John Graver Show. I'm out.